What's going on, guys? Satchy is here and welcome back to another World Cup squad builder on my channel. And today I'm going to be doing something different than the norm that I've been doing. Obviously I've been doing one nation World Cup squad builders, but I'm done with that and we're going to focus now on upcoming matches, well, for the quarterfinals for now, and then I'll do squad builders for the semi-finals and then the finals. So I've picked two of the four quarterfinals, the two biggest ones really, and I'm going to make squad builders on them. So firstly, today we are doing obviously Brazil versus Colombia, the hosts versus the most impressive team in my opinion so far in this World Cup. So I've gone with a 4-1-2-1-2. It includes 7 Brazilian players, 4 Colombian players, 3 international man of the matches, 1 team of the season and 2 in form. So a very colourful team. So let's get on with this. So in the goalkeeper position, we do have a Brazilian, and that is international man of the match, Julio Cesar. A very inconsistent goalkeeper on Ultimate Team though. He can have good games, he can have bad games. So I wouldn't say he's worth the 84.5k. I paid for him for sure. So moving on to the 2 centre-backs. They are both Brazilian, and they're both at the heart of the fence for Brazil in real life. That is David Luiz and Thiago Silva. Pretty solid centre-backs, not going to lie. Moving on to the right back, and he's Brazilian as well, Dani Alves. That work rate's not good for me. I don't like him in defence. He leaves a lot of gaps open, and that's why I struggle to play with him at the beginning. Moving on to the left back, and I didn't want to go with an all Brazilian defence, so I did actually choose one Colombian player to go into the defence, and that is Armero. Seems like a sweaty guy, doesn't he? Defensively, he is a bit suspect, like Alves, but he did score one screamer of a goal outside the box. It was probably the best goal I scored in this team. Moving on to the CDM, and this guy has really impressed me in the Summers World Cup as Luis Gustavo. The informed version only cost me 29.5k. Seems like a bargain because he is amazing as a CDM. He's got that medium high work rates for a CDM. That's really nice. Well, for sure try him out. I'm sure most of you have tried out his normal version, but try out his informed because he's even better in my opinion. Moving on to the right mid, and that is team of the season, the Hulk, my favourite player in Ultimate Team, and his left foot is an absolute treat. It's just unbelievable. He got 4 goals, 1 assist. I much prefer him as a right wing than a right mid, but for sure he does work as a right mid still. Moving on to the striker, and we do have Neymar, the golden boy. Disappointing in my opinion. He got 2 goals, 8 assists, which is good, but as a striker I want to see more goals from him. So I guess he's okay overall, but if you're a skiller, you're going to love him. So moving on to the final 3 players, and you can tell that these 3 players are going to be Colombian, and I think you know who the cam is going to be because he has been an absolute sensation. It is international man of the match Rodriguez. Bloody hell, his price has gone up 352k. That's 50k more than I paid for his team of the season version about a week ago. So his price has rocketed. His team of the season also got upgraded, and he is actually pretty solid as a cam, much better than a CM. He's actually strong. He's actually quite strong. You think he'd be kind of weak, but he's actually quite strong. 4 goals, 2 assists. And the left mid is Inform Cuadrado. Much prefer him to his team of the season right mid version. I like him more on the left mid. He did get 3 goals. Quite impressive. And he's also got that 94 pace as well. He's just a god. And finally, we have international man of the match, Martinez. I was going to actually go with a Barbo. It probably would have increased the chemistry, but I wanted to go with this guy because he is an international man of the match card. He got 6 goals, 5 assists. Pretty solid card. So that is the starting 11 for Brazil versus Colombia, and let's get on with some gameplay. So I'm mainly going to talk about the 3 international man of the match cards that I did use because people want to know if they're good or bad. But firstly, I want to talk about the chemistry. Now, obviously, there isn't 100 chemistry here, which was hard to really, get. By putting these high-rated players from both countries. You can do 100 chem with Brazil and Colombia, but the players are not going to be as good. I did see a couple of squads on footheads, and there were players that were like silver and all that, so I didn't want to go with that. I wanted to go with players that are doing well in the World Cup and have international man of the match cards. So yeah, you're going to get 93 chemistry. That's how much I got after playing 10 games, but originally it's 83. if you follow exactly how I did it. So that is still plenty of chemistry, and it does feel like a 100 chem team. Like, all the players seem to work like they're on 10 chem, even though I think only 2 or 3 are actually on 10. Most are on like 7 or 8. Guys, it really doesn't matter that it's not 100 chem. It's still a very, very good team to play with. I won 6 of my 10 games, so, you know, I did pretty decent with it. Anyways, moving on to the 3 man of the match cards. Julio Cesar, like I said, he's a bit of an inconsistent goalkeeper. His shot stopping is quite weak. I find, like, any powerful shots, he will just palm it into the back of the net. So that's why I didn't really like him too much. The other 2 international man of the match is Martinez. He's solid. If you're a person that crosses a lot, then you're gonna love him because he's got great heading stats. He's also a very, very good finisher. If you got a 1-on-1, he's most likely gonna score. He's very good at finishing. He's very strong as well, as you all know. Rodriguez, he doesn't feel too much different to his team of the season card. I mean, his finishing is a bit less as good, but it's still very, very good. I think it's 90 anyway, so he is very impressive, and I did like playing with him in that cam role. He's much better there than in a CM role. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support on my channel. Again, we're closing in on 200 subs, so I'm gonna have to think of something to do when I reach 200 subs. Maybe a Q&A, maybe a setup video, I don't know. But again, thank you for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe. If we can hit 5+ likes, that'd be awesome, and I'll see you in my next video.